Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Motorsport Manager. We're in our second season here. We're doing, okay. We're 5th and 8th in the Driver Championship so far, and 3rd in the Constructors Championships. It's also Falcon's birthday. Now, what is your morale on currently? See, your morale's pretty low. Pretty low. We could bump that for 100 grand. It's not really worth it, but sure. Maybe you can drive better with better morale, I'm not sure. Okay, we're designing our new suspension as well, which is annoyingly 1 day away. There we go. So how does this look? The new suspension is a lot better than what we're running at the moment. About the same reliability as well, so that's not bad. I do want to work on that reliability. Definitely. But I think, really, I want to just start designing a new one straight away. Let's drop that and put the suspension in. I'm gonna hope those parts hold out. How much would it be to actually design a new suspension? So we take that, and then all these are bad. Only during qualifying, which is crap. And that's only good on softs. Now, most of the time, yeah, we run softs. But that makes it, exactly the same as that. You can have a really good suspension during qualifying, but is a good suspension during qualifying worth it? Can we just have... Oh, we can have 2 of these. But none of them are good either. Obviously, that's probably the best one there. But then it's a risky part. It's a low risk, but... do you want that for 900? It's probably a best bet, maybe. Again, we don't really have the money, so... I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. What is our part at the moment? 167, 179. So that makes it... oh, no, that one, sorry. That one. So that's just the same. But it's just slightly better on... I mean, it's just not worth it, is it? Not worth it at all. Maybe we'll look at brakes, they're a bit cheaper. Okay, so all these parts are risky. Why? Why are you so bad? Why are you giving me horrible choices? So I have to just go for that one. Which is not bad, but it's not a boost like I need. Unless I can drop the risk in any of these. Nope. Okay. So we'll go for that, and then probably next time around we'll go for... probably something like that. 40 to max or something. I mean, that's not bad either. We'll compare them when we get around to it. So this puts us back in the red, but that's fine. We'll be out of it at the end of this race. That's going to be done before our next race as well, so we'll get to see how good that is. I'm not sure why that pulled me out. Because other races are taking place, I see. Okay. Go on, let's fast forward until something's happening. Yeah, our scouting finished on that. That Rachel we were looking at. She's not bad. These are temporary, so that focus will come back eventually. Overtaking's terrible, but she's got potential to basically be 5 stars. Be nice if she was a pay driver. But we could hire her. She's pretty cheap. She's very cheap, in fact. Let's favorite you. And we'll We'll take a look at you at some point. Okay, this brake is done, or brakes, I should say. So a lot better than what we got. 72% should be okay. So let's focus solely on these. I'm also going to drop these for now. Actually work on some parts that matter. Okay, that's probably the best way of doing that then. So that's still 18 days. I think that's probably the best. 19 days, but a huge boost to that. You want a test track, so do I, but it was very expensive. Yeah, and the brakes did get built. Okay. Yep. Yep, I know. We're only slightly in the red. We're going to make the money back at the end of this. Put an upcoming race. 40% chance of rain on the Sunday, which is the race day, apparently. I don't think that's correct. According to this, it's only going to rain on qualifying, so I'm sure we'll soon find out when it all goes tits up. But hey, let's hope it doesn't. Ooh, very secure in my roll. We can build the test track. We're getting the telemetry center as well, which is pretty good for gearboxes, if I remember correctly. So hopefully we'll get a nice new gearbox out soon. Okay, so this is still saying heavy rain on this, what would be Saturday. So that's fine. 6 or above is just the best one. That's, what, 200 grand for 4 extra places, which is quite difficult. 6 is pretty much where we are. So, right, let's take a look at these parts. Now, the new brakes are actually more reliable than the ones we were using last time around, so that's very nice. Okay. You can have a slightly better gearbox. Does that make you less unhappy? No. Okay. There's no real way of making her happy at this point. That suspension is good. It's a lot better than what we have. They're not very reliable. We're going to have to be changing parts again this race by the looks of it. Let's go with that. Engelhardt's car is better overall, so hopefully that does something for us. We weren't doing bad last race. It depends if people have had time to work on their parts, which they probably have, so that's probably going to affect us. We're in Munich, I believe. Yeah, Munich. Track B, I think it is. I don't know. I don't know if they really matter. I'm guessing the other one is just this bit instead. I have seen the layout that does this little kink, which is super annoying because that's quite a nice long straight. Or is that the pit lane, actually? No, the pit lane's here, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, into practice. Alright. No sign of any rain. Okay, car setup. I think it's the middle for this one. I do remember slightly. I made some notes. I think it's about that. And then 27.8 I think I've got written down. Tires all the way down. With a bit of camber. Gear ratios is fine there. And then this just needs a small little bump, I believe. We'll try that and see what we say. This is the notes I have, but obviously different drivers and different cars, so we'll see how well that does. So we'll do the same for you. 17.8, 27.8. Don't know why the 0.8 is necessary, but sure. 50% and then 56. Okay, let's try that. Also running the softs, that's fine. Okay, let's go. Take practice. Okay, send out. Do the qualifying trim. You know what? I don't know. I don't think qualifying really matters as such, so I'm not going to bother with qualifying trim at all. We're just going to go out. Oh, I think you went out on qualifying trim. You did. That's fine. We're just going to bring you straight back in, and then we'll see how the car setup looks. It's quite a small track, this one, so it's probably going to be a hell of a lot of laps. See, we're like halfway around the track already. This is like the longest section, these corners. That's why a good suspension is worth it here. Okay, great, excellent, great. So, you can see that there's a preference with each driver. Okay, you just go out, same tyres, that's fine. You go out, we want to change you to race trim. 9 laps. Go. So you're going to take some time to change that trim, but that's fine. Just go all out. May as well push your engine to max as well. Push its tyres a little bit. Although, no, neutral's probably fine. You're probably just going to heat them up too quickly otherwise. So now we just have a waiting game to try and get these knowledge complete. Okay, and we can just ignore all these messages because we already know it's set up perfectly by bringing them in after the first lap. So it's all about setting a good time now. Not that it matters, but we'll see where we are in the grids. We can just set a nice time. Okay, the tyres are actually going cold, so maybe we can push them just a little bit. Okay. Engelhardt's lap is 5th fastest, with Claudia's 9th. We are carrying a lot of fuel, so that does slow us down, obviously. But we're not doing too bad. 5th and 10th, you know, very average. It's actually personal best for him, up into 3rd, which is very nice. And Claudia's up into 7th, which is pretty good. New personal best for her as well. As we're losing that fuel, heating up the tyres a bit, it's going to be much better. We can actually attack these tyres. They're still very cold. It is quite cool out. 13 degrees, so we'll see. Not Engelhardt's fastest lap there, which does suck. Wasn't Claudia's either. 136 for Claudia, which is very slow compared to the 135 she was getting. Okay, new fastest sector 1 for Engelhardt. Fastest sector 2 as well. Hopefully we can set a good lap time here then. Home straight. And up into 2nd, which is very good. We've got level 3 knowledge on the soft tyres. We're just waiting for level 3 on the race trim. Definitely should get it. Okay, new personal best sector 1 as well. As we're losing that fuel, we're getting faster and faster here. We're only slightly off the fastest lap, so we got the fastest sector 2 of the entire race, which is very nice. And boom, fastest lap, 134.6, which is very good. And that's going to be the fastest lap of the session as well, by the looks of it. Don't think many more people are going to get around to finishing, so it's good to see our cars are performing very well. You may be able to set another fastest one here. New fastest sector 2 again. Seems to be suiting his car very nicely. 134.5. Just beat his record. Very cool. Hopefully that is portrayed in the qualifying, but I highly doubt it as we didn't train the qualifying trim. But hey. Yeah, Engelhardt top with Stramby behind. Well, was he the one that got relegated last season? I'm not sure. Anyway, qualifying. Hopefully we can make a bit of money here. We can get above 6. Okay. I can't pick race trim, so I'm just going to have to go with soft tyres. It is going to rain. Can we get out a lap beforehand? We're going to go with same car setup. I think if we go out straight away, perhaps. Okay, pause, send out. Tyre choice is fine. Go. Send out. Go. If we can get a lap in whilst it's still dry, I don't think we're going to be able to. I forgot to put these on auto. Hopefully you can manage that. Nope, it's starting to rain. This might be the best lap though. Whilst it's only damp out. You'd think you'd still go faster on softs even with a bit of rain than you would on inters, but we'll see. You have to brake a lot harder maybe, so that might affect it. We'll see what we can do. If we can get a good lap on softs and then maybe change to inters and see if we can get one. We got a fastest sector 1, but not many people have done a sector 1 yet. Fastest sector 2, but again, not many people have done that. Okay. 157, that's so slow compared to our practices. We're bringing them in. Okay, it's got dry again now. We need time for another one. This track is too long. We should have waited. Yeah, we're being pushed out further and further. People are going faster on inters, which is very surprising. Okay, let's put it down to 1 time speed. Send out. You can stay on the same tyres. That's fine. Send out. Go. And then as soon as we can, we need to set this to auto to give it more time to prepare. Definitely going to have time for another lap though. It's still on auto. Okay, go. Overheating the brakes a little too much. It's not perfect. It's not bad. Cold and perfect. I think colder brakes are better than hot brakes, but I'm not sure. Come on, we've got time for a good lap now. It's going to be the last one of the session, so it needs to be good. Englehart's our only hope here. Fastest sector 1, fastest sector 2. Oh, he's got this. He's 6.5 seconds ahead, surely. There we go. First and second, because we waited till a bit of sun. Nice. Engelhart is such a good driver. Now, there's only 1 round of qualifying, as opposed to 3 rounds and stuff that other leagues have. So, that's it. First and second. That's how we're going to start. I was hoping we could get that lap in before the rain, but luckily the sun came back out and did our favour. We're going straight into race day. It's probably going to be quite a long episode, but that's fine. You know, just auto pick them because we don't have any mechanic stuff. The car setup is excellent, so we're going to go with that. However, tyres. How many laps is this? It says in here, doesn't it? 29 laps. The tyres can last about 12. We definitely want the softs though, because they're super effective. Okay. It's definitely going to be 2 pit stops anyway. You do 11 laps. And we'll keep Claudia on the 12. It's pretty cold. We can probably push those tyres. And you go on high, whereas you go on overtake to burn through your fuel a bit quicker. So starting in first and second. Let's see what that does for us, whether we can maintain that position or not. Probably not. Good start. I've never actually started front of the grid, so, you know, we'll see how well this goes. He's making some ground, which is very nice. Those tyres are super cold. Super, super cold. Let's attack them a little more on both sides. Okay, it's going to be fastest lap, but, you know, we're the only one that really went past it, so of course it will be. This is a true test of the lap times from here on out, so that's fine. Okay, let's drop this down to push. Still maintaining our lead, which is very nice. Ooh, safety car already. No, we're not going to pit under it. But that does suck. Who crashed out? Stramby crashed out. Cardio was actually setting a best lap times of the last lap. So it's interesting. This is quite annoying. I don't want to pit because we lose our places. And we've still got massive amounts of fuel, so and massive amounts of tyres left, so it's not worth it. We do have another lap of this, though. No one is pitted by the looks of it, so that's fine. 49 miles an hour behind this safety car. That is insanely slow. Takes about 5 minutes to get around a lap. Yeah, last lap 2 minutes 55 seconds. Whereas we set a 1 minute 34 in qualifying. So just to make a episode even longer, we have a safety car. Okay, he's going to start disappearing now. This is where we need to get ready to go. Everyone's going to do the same. Look, everyone's on low, 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 low. And it's going to change straight into overtake for everyone. We managed to get a nice little boost of speed there. We need to go back to high. I'm not going to do team orders to allow Claudia through, but if she wants to come through, that's fine. But she's going to have to fight her way through. Because using team orders makes them like slow down a bit, get out of the way, which makes cars from behind them, helps them get through as well. Right, these tyres are really starting to heat up a bit too much. Okay, not quite the fastest lap. Got beaten. We got a 1:37.8 and someone got a 1:37.7, I believe, which is probably that guy in third, which is right on our ass, which is not good. How is he going so fast? Is he burning everything? No. Oh, there's been another crash. 19th crashed out. Just the yellow flag though, which is good to see. Okay. Still got quite a lot of fuel left. Another 4 laps before we need to pit with Claudia. What is third doing? Okay, he's running more neutral. I need to run more neutral with Engelhardt to try and get that extra lap out of him. I'm doing okay. What we need is a bigger time difference between these guys, because that's where we're going to come out of the pits after about 11 seconds, so maybe even more than that. So we just need to pull away from the group essentially. But this is looking, you know, slightly promising so far. We're coming off the pace with our laps, but we're not pushing the engine as hard as we were. Trying to save some fuel. Okay. Next lap, Claudia needs to pit, so we'll take a look at her. She's defending third really well, which is helping out. Okay, going past the pit lane now. Yeah, you need to pit next lap. Another set of softs. 12. Do 11 laps of fuel. Your parts are looking okay. I'm going to fix them too because it doesn't take too long. I'm going to keep it unbalanced. That is fine. I'd rather be safe than sorry with fixing parts like that. You do have low fuel, but it should just be enough. Just to be safe, I'm going to drop it down to high. You should make it round, even if you have to coast like the last bit. People are actually pitting now. Or no, they're people who are retired. I wish their blimps just disappeared. Okay, you're running out of fuel now as you enter the pit lane. That's fine. Third is not pitting now, so you are going to lose places. Especially with the fixes as well, you're going to lose quite a lot of places. Okay, push those tyres a little. You don't have enough fuel to make an extra lap. You need to pit this lap. Which is going to suck, I think. Yeah, you're going to have to pit this lap. That's going to suck because I don't think the other guy needs to pit. Do 10 laps of fuel. 40% is pretty low, but that red zone's quite low down. I'm going to hope they can last till next pit and then change them then. I'm going to try a fast. Right, you may as well burn everything now. Where's second? Oh, he's just behind that 17th car. Which sounds weird, but it makes sense. Okay, apparently we're still in second. Still in second. We didn't lose any places. Well, we lost a place, sorry. Because we were in first. But that guy has to stop. We need to make up our ground now. Third is pitting, so we don't need to worry about them. As is fourth, fifth, and sixth, surely. So Claudia should catch right back up with us. First must be pitting this lap. He is. Go, 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 go. Yes. Okay. Good stuff. 9-second lead, 10-second lead, 12-second lead, 14-second lead. Jesus Christ, how are we pulling so far away? Oh, they must have run out of fuel or something. Look at their tyres. Yeah, they're on low engine. They must have run out of fuel. Good stuff. Look at this lead. Come on. Come on, Engelhart. Let's do this. Now, weather still looks good. Still looks good. Track grip is getting more and more, which makes these tyres more effective as far as I'm aware. A lot of people running mediums. Maybe mediums to last out the rest of the race? I'm not sure. Our softs are doing excellent now. We don't need to worry about that. Yours are getting slightly toasty, but you have been out on them for longer. Okay. Wish Claudia could get into second, so let's burn overtake with her. See if she can just get an extra boost of speed. She's falling behind slightly. Mega instability when braking from high speed. Yeah, your suspension isn't great, which does suck. If you can last like 5 more laps, I can fix it. Okay, 16th is in our way right now. I have to go wide around him, which is super annoying. He should have taken the wide line. Okay, just burn through your fuel. Same for you now, just burn through that fuel. There's what, 12 laps left? We've got 4 laps of fuel. Well, we've got 3 laps of fuel with Claudia. We can hold 12 laps of fuel, I believe. Oh, it's 12 laps remaining now, sorry. Yeah, because 29th is a lap as well, which is always super confusing and annoying. We're going to be lapping a couple of people here, which is crazy. Yeah, I can have a look at your brakes at some point. Claudia is like halfway around the track behind. It gives us time to do a lot of part fixes as well in first place at the moment. Okay, you've only got one lap left, you have to pit next lap. Now this may be awkward because so does Falco, he needs to pit as well. I'm going to put an extra lap in there to be safe. It's mainly them that need fixing. I'm going to go balance because you don't have the good mechanics concentration that Falco does, which is super annoying. We're on the same team, so I wish we could just use the same mechanics when it comes to fixing parts. Ouch, that looks bad. Okay, you need to pit next lap then. It's not going to rain, from what I can tell, so no set of softs. Again, we're going to run the extra fuel just to be safe. It's mainly these that need fixing from what I can tell. The engine's holding out. We're not going to bother with a fast one, I don't think. I think this is wrong. I think this is lying. I think we should be fine on 28 seconds. I don't think it's worth a risk either. We're just going to go balanced. We're 26 seconds ahead. He needs to pit at some point. We just need to gain the lead now, essentially. We can pull 28 seconds ahead. We can still come out in first. Okay, let's put you on high and push. Okay. So she is in 9th, but everyone in front of us should need to pit. Okay, we're pitting here with a 28-second lead. Just don't screw up. Ah, there's a screw up. How long is that costing us? Didn't cost us any time because we are still repairing parts. We did drop a position, and we are 11 seconds behind. He is going to need to pit though. Surely. How are his parts looking now? They're a lot better. His engine's not great. I'm going to put it on high instead, just to be safe. And first is just around this corner, so it's possible. If Claudia could get into 6 as well, that would be very nice. She's right on him. Okay, 10th has retired with mechanical issue. And what would have been 11th but just gone into 10th is also retired. There's a lot of people in the pits. Yep. There we go. Making ground now. Making ground now. Yeah, that's the guy just retired. Lapping more and more people. We've lapped 7th now, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how this works. But we've lapped a lot of people. Our cars actually seem pretty good. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. We have so much fuel, but our engine's doing pretty bad, so I don't want to burn any higher than high. Probably ease off those tyres for both of you. Yeah, I can see why you're saying that. I can see why you're saying that as well. How long would it take? We don't need new tyres. It's only 3 seconds to change the tyres, so don't need fuel. It'd take a lot of time to fix everything here, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. But we'd still only come out in 5th. No one else is going to need to pit, though. Just your engine. Still come out in 5th, apparently. And well behind 4th, who is there. No, there, sorry. Well, yeah. 5th would become 4th. Maybe hold out another lap and see. I can see why you're saying it. How much does it degrade on a lap though? It's on 28% currently, Falcals. If it's 1% a lap, then it's not a problem. But Falcals has stayed on 28%. And yours has stayed on 29%. I'm not sure. Nothing's degrading, which actually worries me more, I feel. I don't know what to do. I think it's too late now. Oh god. 25%. Get these smoky ass cars off the track. These all look so bad. I think Claudia's is worse, but she's already got a 3-second lead on the car behind. I'm just gonna risk it. I'm not gonna touch anything. Well, in fact, let's just go to medium. Our engines are the worst if we cannot burn through them as quickly. Falcao's on his last lap. Claudia's just started hers. She needs to not lose like 2 seconds a lap and she'll be fine. Right, Falcao secured this. It's all down to Claudia. Third is right on her tail. Just burn everything you've got now. Nice. Nicely done. There we go. So it's a bit of a long episode, but it was worth it, it seems. First and second, wow. We just had a great start. Even with the safety car, somehow we managed it, but... wow. Look at all these cars. So many retired and crashed out, and... Jesus. Car condition is absolutely knackered. Oh, Jesus. So good. How did we manage that? No risk of rule break, so we should be absolutely fine. Yep. I didn't get fastest a lap. That Rachel girl did that we scouted. Which is quite interesting because she isn't that good. You got a drive-through penalty, so you obviously caused one of these crashes. Oh, ho, 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 ho. How good does that look? Nice. That Mellow guy is really good, from what I can see. His stats don't look that good, but he's always up there. That might put us to the top of the Constructors' Championship. It does. 9 points clear. 69 points, hey? Nice. Nice. How much money does that bring us in? If only we got bonus money for coming first. I mean, we could if we took the right sponsor deal, but it's always risky, isn't it? Always risky. Is this going to improve our marketability at all? Doesn't look like it's going to go up. No, 1%. Wow. New trait for home race winner. Ah, because you're a German. So your morale is through the roof, but, you know, that doesn't really matter to me. Very good. Alright guys, thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit long, but it was worth it, right? Make sure to upvote and like the video if you liked it. Leave a comment as well. Let me know what you think of this series and what you think I should work on next. Until next time, guys, as always, take care, folks.